Okay, today we're going to do, it's one of my favorite things with angles, one of my favorite things to teach in all of 4th grade math, just because I think it's fun. We're going to talk about, they're called additive angles, and so what you're doing when you're doing additive angles is you're finding the missing piece. So they are going to give you a big angle, and your big angle is going to be split into 2, 3, 4 smaller angles, and they're going to give you clues, but then there's always going to be a missing piece that you have to find. So that's what you're doing. You're either going to use addition or subtraction to find your missing piece. And depending on the pieces they give you, will depend on if you add or if you subtract. So they might give you an angle that looks like this. So it's one big angle, and it's broken down into 2 smaller angles. And they might say that this angle equals 45 degrees, and this angle equals 30 degrees. And they might say, find the measure of the whole angle. So when they say find the measure of the whole angle, they want to know, what does this big thing equal? So we need to decide, are we going to add or are we going to subtract? Well, we know our 2 pieces and we're looking for our whole. So subtracting is not going to help us. That's going to give us a smaller number. So we know we're going to add 45 plus 30. 5 plus 0 is 5. 4 plus 3 is 7. That means my whole big angle is 75 degrees. So there could be several ones where they give you all of the pieces and you need to add them up. So another one that's like that, they might say, here's your angle. This piece is 60 degrees. This piece is 90 degrees. Find the measure of the large angle formed by these pieces. Well, we know we've got the 2 pieces, so we need to add those 2 pieces. 90 plus 60, 0 plus 0 is 0, 9 plus 6 is 15. This whole thing is 150 degrees. But what if they tell us, they say, okay, here is the deal. Your large angle is 90 degrees. Your small angle is 25 degrees. Find the missing piece. So we're not going to add 90 and 25 because that's going to give us a larger angle than we have to work with. We know our largest part. We know one of our smallest parts. So we need to subtract 90 minus 25. Okay, well 0 minus 5, I can't do that, so I'm going to come and borrow from my 9. He's going to turn into an 8. My 0 is going to turn into a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 2 is 6. That means my missing piece is 65 degrees. So I love additive angles because I love where they tell me what my big angle is and give me one piece and I can find the missing, or they tell me what my 2 small pieces are and I have to find my large one. So you have several to do on today's lesson. However, you're either adding 2 numbers or subtracting 2 numbers. So it should go relatively quickly, but this will be very, very big on your quiz and on your unit test. So make sure that you know what you're doing with it.